Hi, here we go. 1.5 parts each, equally divided and all the same. So it's, you know, the same percentage of each of these six parts will be, they each get the six parts, but 1.5 total of them. Four beautiful women of Sarah Sheriff Lau. Sarah Sheriff Lau. Okay. These are very beautiful women. There's four of them, and they're each 1.5 parts. They have capes and utility belts of herbals in the belts. So it's all this here. Okay. So of course, with the Bin Laden stuff, I know it sounds terrible. Like, you know, he may have been actually guilty of what they said that happened. You know, and it did happen. But I think that a lot of this plays out as symbolism, the stuff that can't be explained, like how they didn't go after Saudi Arabia, who all the terrorists were from there. I think that some of that is because they're actually chosen Jews, the lost brothers that took up the mantle of being chosen Jews, and that's connected to Philadelphia Church as well. Um, So take a look at all this, okay? Um, so of course, like I'm not condoning any sort of act of terror at all. I don't condone that stuff. I don't get into stuff like that. Stay calm. Don't lash out, But I do look at the symbolism, and I think the way that the English are destroying America is very crafty. They're doing it through this BBC type Green Deal of death and hell deal by using the deal that Michael J. Fox went through and manipulating it all and doing these U-turns, That's even more devastating than having a terror attack, which is over and done with in one day. Like you got to think like how they're thinking, like the way that they're infiltrating, and it would have been better for the Muslims to be in Hollywood and be successful and build up their communities back in the Middle East instead of it being so polarized and our army going against them and they don't know how to fight them because they're they're so radical, like it's such a different environment and they're in their homeland and like they're using guerrilla tactics and roadside bombs and stuff, and it's not like none of it is right. Like it's all like we should not be over there, like it's all like like even if say they did pull the terror attack, we still shouldn't go over there because it's their homeland and they know how to attack, and they're brutal in their tactics too. Like they don't have the same mindset that we do, you know? And like that's the thing though, like we're brutal though too. They like the people that are in the army are very brutal for America, It's all like it's switched up the roles. Like it's not what you think, It's all so gray that it cannot even be explained. It's in the middle of it all. All right. So Alexandrinus 222 is part of this, and then this 911 over here, and then and then I put a bunch of ands in this. Okay, and some of the ones that were written first are at the bottom, but and Cancun braided hair Ted Cruz SNL and Alexander Gilbert Buzz Bainbridge September 4 AWHE March Ad AICF, and Dad had to put strap up higher over flat chested girl. That was his story tonight because he took the lifeguarding test to get recertified so he could coach and everything. And I actually took it with him a couple years ago, and I basically said I'd never wanted to do it again because it gets worse every time, and like it was like I was embarrassed because I didn't know how to do a certain thing, and you know, it was just like, or like I knew how to do it, but I wasn't doing it the right way, and like it was just not a very good situation, and like you're exposed, like you have to get on the backboard and stuff, like so like it wasn't a good situation. I guess they pointed out even that the girl was flat chested, and like it's just not right, My dad was saying like, how dumb is that? They pointed that out to her, and he was the one that had to put the strap over to strap her into the backboard, for lifeguarding and everything, and like training. And they were in someone's backyard pool in Henderson, and like it just didn't go well. Like it was very weird, and people just have no. They've lost the dignity, man. They really have. Like I don't even know how to explain it, but you can feel it. Like this girl was just trying to get a job, and you know trying to do good, and they even made her feel bad, and took that away from her. Like so, all right, so and debris fell from plane going to Honolulu from Denver, and H said to actually my mom's cousin Julie that he wants a divorce from Granby is what he said. This all came out today. A lot of stuff happened today at in Lexington. My uncle discussed it, and Amy took papers from H's desk. So that's gonna be a big thing tomorrow. First thing in the morning, H is gonna find out that his papers that take away the two IRAs and the will, and also the life insurance that goes uh, to his kids that was supposed to. All the will stuff that he was going to cash in, the papers have been taken away, and so he's going to find that out in the morning. He's trying to deal with these, Albany lawyers. Albany's a really small town in Kentucky where he's from, and instead of the Lexington lawyers, and it's just a big mess. So, and he had cancer. In Decoding End Times said that when you have the radiation treatment, that some people snap and they lose it, and I think that's what happened to my grandpa H. He was on the Keytruda, and he was gonna sue the Keytruda, but he didn't pursue all that. So and he had many treatments with the Keytruda, and he actually just went through radiation because they found even more cancer. He went through radiation the past like a couple weeks ago, and did a bunch of treatments. So, and they told him that he didn't have much longer to live, but he still did the treatments. I don't know why he did the treatments. And Brock Quintus Circa alone got White Castle after. Okay, so then the Thermoproteus, which can be found on Wikipedia. These ciphers here, 48524 um, down to 1404, and these here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of this is 6. So they each get like a little part of this. Like they each get a little part of all 6. So it's 1.5 that they get, but they're getting 1.5 of the 6. All. So it's like a cup within a cup, kind of mentality. Um, which I could have written that in mathematical terms, but I don't. I just thought I would explain it. So I know I'm not really good at explaining this stuff. Um, so Thermoproteus. So essentially, the fee key is in here. The 65 key is in here, so that could also be taken away. So we'll just see what happens. I'm not the one who takes the keys away from people. I try to give people you know keys and joy and peace and the fruits of the spirit if I can. I know I lash out sometimes too. I'm not really a good person, really. I shouldn't even be doing. I don't even know why I'm doing this stuff. Like I should have a job and just be, part of the system. Really, really, that's who I am. Like I'm not like I'm a G that was supposed to leave. The G, they work hard and kind of play hard. Like, I was just supposed to be some normal guy just going to work and going to parties on the weekend. Like that's who I am. I'm not really like this intense like look at this code like I'm not really like that. So, taking the key away from me, that's like, you know, we just keep getting around the point. Like, all I'm doing is trying to lift everyone up so we can actually get to the rapture. But like, I've had to play so many different roles that I was never supposed to play. That like, God is kind of telling me now, like, yeah, like you're good, like. You know what I'm saying? Like I was never supposed to do any of this stuff. I was never supposed to be in the deal of the chosen Jews. I was supposed to leave. Like I was supposed to get out. And like my brothers and everyone like on YouTube, everyone like kept me from leaving. Like I'm not one of you. Like I'm not really a watchman. Like I'm just trying to lift up the situation. And like we keep getting around the point and it's never perfect. It's always that I fucked up in some way. Always. It'll be some small thing that I forgot or forgot to say or didn't say it the right way or they're judging me in some way and it's never right. It's never good. And I'm not even like the guy to do this. Like cuz I'm not perfect. I had OCD when I was a kid and when I got over it, then I was done with it. And like you guys have forced me back into this game and like I was never supposed to do this. I was never supposed to get the buried treasure or any of this. Don't you get it? Like this isn't me. All right. So, and I'm not a clone. Damn it. Forgive me, all right? Just forgive me. Have a good night. Thank you.